It's time to disagree and get a little crazy with each other because it's our Great Debate. You guys love this segment. And
yes,
we do too.
We do, because it's, sometimes you get all that just pent up energy and you need to argue with somebody, and this is the perfect space because we argue about really silly things that don't actually matter.
Yes, this one's a little less cut and dry, I'd say, than our previous ones.
I think so, and I think there's a little bit more to this one. It's a little multi-layered, and the topic of discussion today is summer a good time to sort of detox from technology?
Okay.
Because I think especially in the summertime, we got our kids in mind. People are thinking of summer reading, math packets. You want your kids to learn, but you want your kids to have fun. They want to not do any of that.
Fair enough.
Just have fun.
We've been there.
Yes. You want to be unbothered in your summer as a kid.
My answer for this is going to say depends on who we're talking about. What age.
Okay.
All that good stuff. Because I think, yes, kids, good time to get rid of technology. So many kids have laptops in the classroom now. They need that technology for schoolwork, which I understand.
So true.
But getting away from the TV, getting out to the pool. But as for people who aren't teachers and like you and I who don't get a summer break, I'm not going to take a break from technology.
Yeah.
Because it's not changing my schedule.
That's fair. I mean, I think a lot of times we use technology and social media interchangeably. Like we'll say technology when we mean social media.
Yeah.
And I think social media, it's always a good time to take a break from, because you get so overloaded by people's opinions, and you, I think, stop realizing sometimes what you actually think about something, because you've heard so many things and you're like, well, I don't want to answer wrong because I don't think I'm a bad person, but if I say this, then they make me feel like I'm a bad person. So you just can't win on social media. And you and I both did a 1 week TikTok detox, and we both felt a lot better afterwards. So I can only imagine. I think we just read a study we thought about talking about on the show today about taking a 2-week break is great for your mental health.
I bet. It'll only get better from there, I would imagine.
Yeah.
But it is hard too. I mean, social media, there's so much going on in our country right now. That is an easy way to keep up with some of it. It's also a good way to be misled. So I do think it would be good to limit it. But I don't know. I would say if you are just a full-time working adult, I don't think you should have that pressure on you to detox from it, because you may need it. Kids, even college students, if you have a summer break, I would say it could be a good time.
I like that answer. And I think too, our entire jobs rely on technology as a whole. I mean, our laptops, our camera equipment, all of that is it's technology by definition. So we definitely can't detox from it during the workday.
Right.
But then I think we also sometimes get trapped in this loop of oh, I wish I had more time. I wish I had more time. I work so hard during the week, and then on the weekends I'm so burnt out, I just sit and watch TV. And then you're like, well, what happened to all my hobbies? I used to paint. I used to do this. I used to love this. And so I think there is wiggle room, and I think we should be able to separate ourselves from technology at least a little bit, because there is a lot more time in the day than we tend to think. But I understand too, because I know I get home exhausted and I'm like, I don't want to make dinner or do anything.
TikTok time, baby. Yeah, no, we are there with you if you feel that way. But if you want to vote, we have our poll, of course, coastlife.com/vote. And we always post these two on our social medias. So comment below, let us know what you think. If you disagree, agree, we'd be curious to hear from you.
That's right. But when we get back, a topic that is not going to have you debating anything. All you're going to be doing is relaxing. We are taking a trip to Rehoboth Bay, and we're doing it in a little bit of style.
Ooh.
That's on the way.